Hi everyone, I'm back again and finally at the new apartment here in New York. We're sort of setting things up a little bit at the moment, so we still don't have a lot of furniture in place. So once again, I have a white wall behind me, but just bear with me for a little while longer and I promise the setup will be a little bit better. So today I have a video about exciting May 2016 releases. It is going to be a pretty good month for new books, so let's get right to it. The very first book that is coming out is A Court of Mist and Fury, and this is by Sarah J. Maas, and this is the second book in the series. And the first book, if you remember, is A Court of Thorns and Roses, and that came out a little while ago. I read this book back in January, so I sort of still remember what it was about, and I'm looking forward to reading the second book and seeing where the story goes. I'm sure a lot of people on BookTube are very excited for this one, and I think it's going to be a really good read. This comes out on May 3rd. The second book that I'm excited about is The Last Star by Rick Yancey. The Fifth Wave was the first book, and that's the only one I've read so far, and I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. And I'm definitely going to read the next two books whenever I get around to it, but I think it's going to be a good conclusion to the series, and I'm kind of curious to see how the whole thing ends. This book comes out on May 24th. The third book that I'm excited to read is Please Don't Tell by Laura Tims, and this book is about a girl who murders somebody because he has hurt her twin sister, and she thinks that she's going to get away with that murder, but it turns out that someone else actually witnessed her do it, so now she's getting blackmailed by someone she doesn't know, and she is trying to figure out who it is and to stop the blackmail, which is sort of forcing her to do things she doesn't really want to do. And I think that's definitely the kind of book that I enjoy, sort of dark twist, and there's a lot of different pieces to the story, and of course in the end I'm sure it's going to be really shocking to find out who the person who's been blackmailing her is. This book comes out on May 24th. The next book that I'm excited for is Some Possible Solution by Helen Phillips, and this is a collection of short stories which sort of take things way too far. So she just tests the possibilities of what ifs, and she proposes certain things that seem, or actually are, very unrealistic. So say if everyone in the world looked like you, or if your body was see-through so everyone could see your internal organs, things like that. I'm sure there's lots of stories to choose from, but that's just what I saw from the summary of the book. It seems really exciting, and I like books that take things one step further than others, so it's definitely neat to get a grasp of that and see where she takes all of her short stories. And I've been a fan of short stories, so I think it will definitely be a great book to read. This one comes out on May 31st. Last but not least is a book called Girls on Fire, and I've been very excited to read this book for a while, and I still haven't got around to it. This is about two girls who become friends. Their names are Hannah and Lacey, and Hannah's the good girl and Lacey is the bad girl, and their friendship becomes very, very close, and they're super attached. But there is a dark side to Lacey, and she's hiding a secret which Hannah doesn't know about it, but when she finds out, or if she finds out, it's going to be really, really bad for their friendship, and everything is going to turn horribly wrong. So I think this book definitely sounds very promising, like it could definitely be a very exciting read, so I'm looking forward to reading this one as well. It comes out on May 17th. So this is it for my exciting book releases for May 2016. Please let me know if you're excited for any of these books that I've talked about, and also let me know what other books you're excited to read this month. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.